ain't nothing to it. Go ahead and bring a lot on. Ain't no giant, I ain't gon' fire on. Catch a fade, you I'm wrong, I'm gone. Y'all can catch the wave that I am on. I am icon, y'all are wide wrong. Think that I'm a reconcile bonds. Ain't nothing to it though. This is on me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Keeping it true to form 10 L's into a milli though. But they already knew that those farewell to your opinions. Know that he is something. This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know.
Hey guys, welcome to my video. This video is all about Calamity Scourge Fenrir, and this build is very interesting because you're able to play that mid-range as well as brawl with this tankiness. Obviously this build itself, I mean this robot is very slow, so it does rely on the other mode with the Aegis shield, and you do avoid lockdowns here and there with the Aegis shield, but you don't. With this robot, you don't really rely a whole lot on the Aegis shield. I think having a lot of Falcons out there and dominance of Falcon, I think this is like the only bot that can kind of sit in front of Falcon to kind of engage into that brawl. So to give this build one-line review, I mean I've been doing one-line review with some of my other videos. So to give this build one-line review, it would be lockdown time will betray you, and that kind of sums it up for me. And the lockdown time is so critical that the reason why a lot of people won't use it is because of the lockdown time. And I don't think the guidance operator pilot skill that reduces lockdown time is working, because I definitely don't feel like I'm locking onto other players faster. On paper, this bot is definitely really ideal because of the range and being able to brawl and play that mid-range. But again, it's because of the auto aim as well. You don't miss any shots, so as long as you can press that red button, it'll hit the enemy. And it's great against fast bot, unless that bot is Strider and that pilot is like really good and that guy is really attempting to lose your lock, mess up with your lock, then that could be a problem. So maybe not a good build in free-for-all, but man, that lock on time is really critical. I don't know if I'll use this build ever. I did make a video on it, but that's just my honest opinion. You can use it, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it. It's just, I guess that could also go with my personal choice, but I just don't find this build as powerful as maybe the Amber Igniter Fenrir is definitely better. I can agree with running that, but not this, unless Eric's nerf comes and you have to evaluate other, like all the bots. So the bottom line is this build, I wouldn't say it's like top tier clan battle build. This isn't it. So I guess people who are playing in that environment won't be I don't recommend you to look into this build unless Eric's nerf really happens, and if things change, maybe you have to consider it. But as far as now, for this resource, I would go with probably the Igniter and Amber on the Fenrir. I think that's just a lot better, because you're gonna have to brawl anyways. There's the mid-range game in this meta is like nearly non-existent, because Ares can play that as well, and the train is just too dominant. So maybe solo play definitely will work. Obviously that's why I can show you guys these footage, but but like top clan play, I wouldn't say so. So that is my honest review on this build. Like I can make I guess really good highlights and a really good match using this build. Just solo though, like I would not run this in clan battles. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about this. What holds in future for this build, I do not know with the buffs and nerfs and stuff. Obviously no one was using the Redeemer until it like kept getting buffed, and it just does a crazy amount of damage. And now there are a lot of targets for the Redeemer, being a lot of Falcons and Invader and Fenrir. So just kind of thinking about that, you never know if this build is going to be like the next meta, but at the moment I wouldn't say so. If you are going to use this build though, I would really use it to counter other Invaders and Falcons, because there's a lot of Aljun's out there, and if that Aljun goes in stealth, uses its skill, first of all, you lose the lock if you locked on to that Aljun, and second of all, you have to have quantum radar to kill it, otherwise you can't do anything. You're just kind of sitting there using that repair kit, and Aljun definitely can't kill you with one salvo, but if the other player is pretty decent, that player would just really unload on you and then just hide in a undercover, like land behind the cover or something, and you still won't be able to do anything. And you lose a lock once you kill someone as well, so it's really hard to get multiple kills with this. A lot of things do have to go right to pull this off, unless you're going up against like Bulwark or Falcon or Invader. So that pretty much sums up what I wanted to say for this build. And I have two games, first game in a long map, second game in a smaller map. And on the first game I met another YouTuber. She was playing duo with her clanmate, and I was lucky to have her on my side, so that was kind of awesome, and I hope I was helpful. And if you're running this build and you have some other points that you want to point out, feel free to leave some of your tips or anything, any points down in the comment section below. And the next two games will also have commentary as well. See you on the next part, I guess. Kind of awkward to say that. So hey guys, so this is the first game in Springfield. I ended up getting the bad spawn in this first game here. So I should have ran a faster bot to get that left beacon on the platform, and most of you know already that two platform beacon is really crucial to defend, and we really know each other here. So we're just saying hi. This is what everyone does, right? Just kind of wave. And I should have had a faster bot going that direction, but I kind of felt like the enemies were also going to defend the heck out of that, and they had faster bots and they got it first, and I expected quite a bit of brawl or enemies trying to defend that beacon. It seemed like they knew what they were doing, and obviously the auto lock is great against fast bots like Strider, and with having that distance as well. So right here, it became like crazy brawl right here, because two players in the red decided to spawn into traditionalist Falcon. So there's another one right there, and this guy here obviously is traditionalist. You can tell by this guy having no weapon. He spins around, I don't know why, but the other guy is also maxed Falcon with a traditionalist. I checked afterwards, DA299. So I kind of feel like I should have kind of held back and then repaired myself and then waited for another repair cooldown to come out, because I guess they'll be really conservative, and but I just decided to brawl. My last stand goes in, and I'm just kind of brawling with this, and this is where I kind of regret just going. I should have went behind the pillar or just get that help from the Ares, but I look around, and the right part of the map seemed pretty loose, and obviously everyone was really focusing on that platform beacon there. So I thought it would be a good idea. I thought maybe I'd get a great footage of by pushing with another Fenrir here, because I mean, I basically wanted to brawl with this build, and it really looked like I would be matched up with many Falcons and Invader, and that's what I kind of want. And there's a Blaze Invader jumping away, and right now it's a bad situation for me, and I instantly regret this decision because I'm outnumbered 3 versus 1. But you can really tell though how tanky the spot is. I had one Ares unloaded all of its built-in weapons on me, and I was still able to survive. I knocked down this Ares here, and then Invader I was chasing after, and then my last stand is now gone, and there's that Ares coming behind. I wish that guy was eliminated. Maybe then I would really be able to showcase that Fenrir, but I wasn't able to. But I do want to put this game in because I had some company. I had another YouTuber, and it was really awesome to be randomly matched. I was really happy to be matched with the MUCHI. So that's her name. So I'll put her YouTube channel in the description. But she speaks in Japanese, and if there's any Japanese subscribers on my channel, definitely check her out. And I am defending this Aojun here, and then I just kept on pressuring this beacon here, and I'm guessing that they're not spawning in here because they did lose quite a bit of bot from that engagement, which is kind of good to think about because they are still kind of spawning in. But that just means they're losing a lot of bot, especially having that bad respawn. The respawn that I had is pretty bad because we're only close to 2 beacons. 3 beacons are like way too far away, and on the other side 3 beacons are just a lot closer, and that beacon by the dam is just really easy to protect because of its distance. So I kind of push in here, and then the beacon goes white. Flux is hitting me, everything else is also hitting me. Quantum radar, as much as I didn't want to use my power cells, I had to do it because I had 2 companies that were counting on me. Normally solo plays, I try to use least power cells as possible, and if let's say if I have a lot of bots left, I just don't mind just dying, because otherwise I wouldn't have power cells. I just want to save power cells for like clan battles and stuff. So that is that, and that's why I ran 3 Ares as well, because you can get away with not using power cells with Ares because of its defense mechanism. It's just invincible shield just means a lot in the game. It's just really powerful. Even without the retribution, that shield is insane. I mean, because you can't break it down, right? So basically the rest of the game is just the Ares. I will fast forward this part here and then move on to the next game. And here's the second match. I expected myself to do a little bit better in a bigger smaller map, in moon map, but obviously that the lock on time is really crucial. You can't really hit enemies when you want to. So I'm trying to kill this strider here. Auto aim does help though, because you don't really have to aim. You just press that red button, kind of keep that lock on, and looks like this Inquisitor on my left is just going solo, man. That guy just went in there with nothing, like not even last stand. He just wanted to just brawl, but didn't work out for that guy. And I'm trying to defend this beacon from that Spectre, but that guy, where did he come from? Where the heck did that guy come from? I think he jumped over, because I wasn't able to see that guy. He definitely didn't move through it. Okay, this Griffin, it's really it doesn't really mean anything. The fact that I killed the Griffin, because you don't see a lot of Griffin anyways, and basically any bot can kill Griffin. That bot is just way underpowered. And I move, it looks like we have 3 guys here, and we're supposed to have 3 guys here as well if you want to defend this beacon. But it looks like enemy, some of our guys were, maybe they were in their cooldowns or something. They were just kind of backing away. I was trying to kill that out June first, because obviously I can't do anything when that guy's in flight. And I'm trying to kill this Falcon, or just keep this beacon, use that a little bit of easy shield, but there's 3 guys hitting me. Like, there's 1 Ares on the left, Falcon, and that out June was there. So I'm trying to get my revenge on that out June, because but there's another out June. So this is really sad. It just shows that there are a lot of out Junes, and there just has to be a lot of things. A lot of things do have to go right for Fenrir, Calamity Scourge. I would say the Ember Igniter build just is a whole lot better, but with the Calamity, with the lockdown stuff, it's just crazy. I'm not patient enough to just wait all that time, and sometimes the situation don't allow you to wait. You just have to just kind of die, which is another sad part for that, because you'd be spending a lot of silver for that. And I didn't know that was Ares. I was careless. I should have used my skill after him, but I didn't do that, and I was careless here as well. That guy had Orkins, but I just moved in. I'm outnumbered 3 versus 1, but I'm trying to create one-on-one situation here. So I killed that one Hechi with and this guy I saw that guy moving into the cover, so I killed that Hechi first. I used my ability, got my ability cooldown back. Now I'm isolated with this guy. I'm trying to kill that guy. I killed him, but I guess I killed another guy. So I killed 3 guys. I guess that was good exchange. I killed 3 bots for 1, so it wasn't too bad. So now this part is really interesting, because I could show you guys just great moments with this build, but I really wanted to show you guys one-on-one in a beacon rush with an Ares. Obviously it ends up becoming like 2 versus 1, but you can really tell that Ares had no problem moving away from me. So that is another part that you have to think of when you're thinking about this robot, and with sets of these weapons. It's not like it doesn't really perfectly counter Ares because of the lockdown time. It just makes it worse. Maybe with Amber Igniter you could take that, you could just get hit by all the Ares built-in weapon and destroy the Ares, but likely the Ares is faster and is going to move away from you. And as far as now, my my team. It's 2 versus 3 now, but seems like we're really down on beacon. Trying to come back by capping hopefully 4 beacons, but that doesn't really end up happening here. Another Aojun again. Like the extreme counter is Aojun. Aojun definitely can't kill you with one skill, like unloading all of its weapon, but it is tough. So you have to have that isolated one-on-one tanker versus tanker situation to really perform well. Normally Fenrir does perform well in but the Calamity Scourge, I don't think, honestly, isn't like, it's not like the best. It's very situational, but obviously running a lot of tanky bots, you end up with high damage because of the repair kit, and you're able to cap a lot of beacons. So that was the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe for more. I'll catch you guys on the next video.